different
They're
plants.
similar.
Well, it's a good thing
Poison
we
ivy
I'll tell
poison
you.
ivy you find, I think, east of the
Yeah,
Rockies.
yeah,
And poison oak is a West Coast phenomenon.
yeah. We don't have poison ivy here. We have poison oak. I was almost hospitalized years ago when with because I had poison oak so bad. Poison oak rash.
Yeah.
I'll tell you my poison oak story. When I was in high school, my friend and I decided we were going to camp on the beach.
Oh, jeez.
Well, there were these cans on the beach where people were burning stuff and burning fire. Well, somebody had put poison oak into this. And I got up in the morning and I was cold and I went over and I warmed myself on the fire. And within 2 hours, I could feel it all over my body and all through my throat and everything.
I was going to say, it's a wonder.
And I went to work because I had to go to work at the burger pit, right? So I was there and I'm like, and the cook looked at me and he goes, "You got to go home." I go, "Yeah, I guess so." It was so bad. It was unbelievable.
You're lucky that you didn't ingest it and die.
I did ingest it because of the smoke.
Yeah, my
It's probably
brother
your
had the same
lungs.
thing when they were on he was on a Boy Scout camp and somebody got logged out of the wasn't poison oak itself, but it was in the poison oak, so the oils were on it.
Yeah.
Some people got it in their lungs and yeah.
Yeah. And people are different. That was the whole thing in when we had a place in SoCal where there was poison oak all around. They said, well, you get the poison oak, then you make tea out of it, a weak tea, and then you drink it, and then you become immune to the poison oak. I said, I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't think so.
That's so good.
We bought some stuff
We have some stuff that works.
worked, but Bill has gotten it and has gotten it badly. I've never gotten
I
it.
got
And
camping, getting firewood, that's the
our kids were trained from early on, but when we were hiking,
I think maybe my Sue has never had it, and I tell you that the time I had it was so bad, 1977. I have not had it since then. Part of that I think is just avoiding it.
Yeah.
Just staying away as much as, and I have gone on hikes. We've gone on hikes where there's no way to avoid it. It's on both sides of the trail, like this close to you.
Yep, you can't.
Hands up, come back to the house, you strip in the front door, all the clothes goes into the washing machine.
Exactly.
We've done that drill.
Yeah. My mother used to tell a story. She never experienced. As a child, they never went out in the woods or anything like that. And they went on a She went on a picnic with her future husband, which was, of course, my dad. And she came back with an armful of. She goes, "Look at these beautiful leaves. They're all different colors, reds and yellows."
No.
And someone knew what they were doing. They had. Part of the picnic had pickles, and they took the vinegar from the pickle jars and bathed her arms with the pickle juice, and she didn't get the rash because of the acid, I guess, in the
what a waste of
vinegar.
No, they just use the juice.
The juice, the vinegar. Well, so we've been sharing this with you all that's watching on YouTube. Trials and tribulations of poison oak allergy. So I'm gonna run the credits now. Can you see that?
Yes.
Oh, first time I didn't have to do anything. Virtual wine tasting in the era of post-coronavirus. It's June 3rd again, Monterey AVA tonight. And I am this guy. Let me fix that. David Mayer, the wino snob of Wine is Life.
You should at least put a mustache on that dude.
Well, okay. I guess I could.
You color it in.
I guess I could. Okay. And then there's these folks. We got Bill here. We got Dorothy. We got Sharon down here.
Oh, look, he named us.
And there's
cool.
yeah, I
You
named
have
this-
been missing for a few
Yeah.
weeks.
You have been missing. I named everybody, and
Oh, how fun.
yeah, so the everyone's got a spot. Even Natty has her place right there.
Should
And
Maddie be me just because she's the baby?
No,
but you always say that one's you.
I know.
yeah,
So that one's you.
Okay.
can't switch now.
Maddie is actually a teenage boy, apparently.
Oh. Okay.
So we have
And them, so it could be either one.
Oh, jeez.
we have a smaller group tonight. Well, we had a small group last week too.
We had Jenny and Madison last week.
They joined.
Oh,
us.
you
Jenny and
did?
Madison was it? Yeah, they were able to join us because it was the holiday Monday.
So
So
at the beginning, when it says June 3rd, 2024,
mhm.
think about we started this in
Yeah,
2020.
we know, we all know.
Time goes by so fast.
Oh,
Yeah, March. It pops up on my because I posted those even back then. Comes up in my Facebook memories that that we had that the first one I think was what March 16th or something like that.
We are truly forever indebted to you, David. Without you, we wouldn't have made it through that year.
So true.
Let's go back to those
We didn't
days.
You were
join
the
that
leader.
way.
Yeah, you were the leader of us getting together as a group to be able to survive. And I don't know about other people, but I think because I was involved with this group and I was involved with my Weight Watchers group, and I stayed sane. Well, as much as I could have. So
We
anyway,
had television, they didn't shut down television, did they?
It's all relative. Our
How
level, our level of sanity.
oh, okay.
No, you're
I
great.
love you.
I love you, Sharon. You're great.
We're all great.
We try.
Yeah.
Don't we? Why don't we start with you
We're
guys?
in the name of love right now.
That's right. As I said, in the name of love. That was a great show. It was a passion play that Sue and I went to in I think it was in San Jose. To my knowledge, they haven't done it again since. This is like I don't know, 8 years ago. It was at one of those mega churches.
Like,
So you have to go give money to the person that doesn't need it because he's got a yacht and a big fancy car and a big house.
Maybe they
Just
didn't
buy a
charge
t-shirt.
they didn't charge anything to go to it.
Jesus is calling and he needs money. Damn it.
They didn't charge admission. Buying a t-shirt was optional, and I think we gave him some money. I don't know how much what we gave him, maybe $50 or something like that. But I mean, the show itself was well worth it. It was really a good, and the shirt says "From Creation to the Cross," and they really did the whole story.
wow.
It's actually pretty good. Anyway, we'll start with Eric and Sharon and tell us,
Yes.
Eric and Sharon, who are you, Eric and Sharon?
Tell us what-
No, why don't you introduce us this night?
Why? I'm Dickens, he's Spencer. This is my lovely wife, Sharon. I'm Eric. We're from Los Gatos, California, and we're drinking wine. It's a
Yay.
white wine.
We're drinking a Talbot
Oh, a Talbot.
from Tally Hart, and
We should have worn our ties.
so I think my experience is Cali Hart must be one of their vineyards that they grow grapes, because I have tasted the Cali Hart Pinot that I really like. It's very light, and that's the only reason why I got this was because I saw Cali Hart. It is in Monterey County, but it, for sure. And it's bottled at Talbot, but it says San Miguel, and we talked about that. So San Miguel must be in Monterey County, I hope.
I think it is.
And it's, I can't see that word,
Sustainably
Grown.
grown.
Sustainably grown.
2022. And according to the label, it says something about light notes of fruit and berries, but a little heavier, but not too heavy on oak and caramel. And it's a little bit cold right now. So once it gets not so cold, I think I'll be able to taste it a little better. But it's not
Hey.
dark either.
I'll wait till it's my turn, but I have something to say too.
Oh, I
That's-
have another story, but I'll wait.
Okay. Go ahead.
Nope. Oh, wait.
Wait for
Okay.
what?
I'm gonna
It's
tell
all-
you, I want to tell him the story about the
bio?
Rombauer.
Rombauer?
Mhm.
What about Rombauer?
Just let's introduce it.
Okay, let's introduce.
Okay. The other rectangle up in my left corner.
That must be Bill and Dorothy from Fairfield, California.
That's the
We're
one.
the only ones left.
I know.
So we are drinking a Line Shack. It's a Petite Syrah. It is a 2021 alcohol 14.8. It's from Monterey County, but it's from the San Antonio Valley AVA, which is inside the Monterey AVA.
No,
No, it's not.
not true.
Oh, it
Not
isn't?
true. No.
No, not true.
Okay.
Don't
So
say
it's
that.
its own AVA that's
It,
not
it,
inside.
it is in Monterey County. It is
In
not in
Monterey
Monterey
County, it's
AVA.
not in the Monterey AVA.
So it says in the
You'll
days
see
of
that
early
shortly. I'll
California-
show you a map.
Oh, I looked at maps, David. I know the
Okay.
maps.
Yeah.
In the days of early California, wine shacks were created to provide shelter, food, and rest while working away from the home ranch. Welcome to our wine shack. Our vineyards are located in the warmest interiors of southern Monterey County in the new San Antonio Valley appellation. Warm days with cool nights enable our fruit to fully mature and develop intense varietal characters. It's interesting, but it is produced and bottled by Wine Shack Winery in Paso Robles.
We will.
But
We will.
it's Monterey grapes, at least.
We'll
Monterey
revisit
County.
San
Monterey
Antonio. We'll revisit San Antonio Valley AVA on September 2nd.
Right.
Well, we actually have a different
We
bottle.
have a different bottle for that.
There you go. I actually have a wine for that. Oh, no, I don't. I have a wine for the week before or 2 weeks. I don't know. Whatever.
San Miguel is in San Luis Obispo County because we used to drive by it on the lake and on the way to Lake Nacimiento that was on the way to Wildflower.
We're non-compliant.
Okay. No, you are compliant. You're in Monterey County.
No, he just said.
No.
No.
San Miguel is in San Luis Obispo County.
I know, but didn't you
that's
say?
wrong.
But didn't your label say Monterey County?
You
Yeah, it
guys,
said Monterey County.
sorry, you guys
Then that's being compliant. Means the
Okay.
grapes
The
are from
grapes
Monterey.
are from.
The grapes are from Monterey County.
Okay.
It doesn't matter, you could either have the winery in the AVA and be compliant, or the grapes from that AVA made somewhere else and you're compliant.
What if we were in the AVA and doing this broadcast from there? Would we be compliant?
Only if you're in a hot tub.
And
Okay.
if you baptize the bottle to make sure it was official.
Yeah.
Well, I have to go to the mega church to baptize
Yeah.
the bottle.
Right. Buy a T-shirt.
I am definitely 100% non-compliant.
Not again.
Oh, he's drinking
What a host. What a host.
Panino.
What year?
15,
David.
2015.
Yummy.
I made a vow, and you guys can follow along with this vow if you want to. And I mentioned it to Dorothy and Bill already. I said, I'm not going to try to make myself compliant if I have to go out and buy more wine. I'm going to use the wine I have. We can still talk about the wine of the region, but it's kind of crazy to go and spend $300 stocking up on wine from the AVAs, and I've got all this wine sitting in my cellar. Otherwise, why not drink that? So I'm going to drink that. And
So
you're welcome to join that solution as well.
I think that the reason we haven't totally gone there, I mean, we haven't been as good as like Bill and Dorothy have just been amazing the way that they are so compliant every week. I thought that if we did what you're doing, that we're not showing respect for you for all the work you do telling us about the AVA each week.
Well, we could still do. I mean, you can if you want to. It's up to you. It's just it becomes a little bit crazy. I know you have a lot of wine too.
Yeah.
To go out and buy more wine to be compliant when we have so much to choose from.
I may as well enjoy what we have, right?
Might as well enjoy what we have. So, and speaking of that, I know you have a Rombauer story. I'm going to tell you a story. Well, not a story.
Introduce yourself first.
Huh?
Introduce yourself first.
Oh, I am the non-compliant one from Fremont, California. My name is David, and no, I just saw. I'm a big fan anyway, but you're right there. Ridge Montebello 2021 scored 100 points from so I would I would definitely either get on and buy some or go up the hill and buy some.
What year did he say?
2021. It just got released.
I was going to say Ridge.
Oh, Ridge?
Yeah.
Ridge Montebello. Full 100 points.
We have some that's
in
older than that.
Saratoga.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Yeah, well, they're officially Cupertino.
Yeah, it's up at the top. It's 6 miles up from the.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Ridge Montebello.
What wine is it?
The Zen.
The Zen.
No. The Zen the Ridge Montebello is a Cabernet blend.
Cabernet blend, for crying out loud.
I was wrong.
Ridge makes a lot of Zin, but most of it comes from what is it? Sonoma.
Isn't it funny what
Yeah, cab. It's a cab.
But it's the 21.
It's in the Dry Creek Valley up in Sonoma.
No, that's the Zin.
That's right. You were talking Zin, so I'm a
yeah. Dry or Lytton Springs and Hop Kiln, that area.
So you think if we got in the car and drove up there tomorrow that they would have some of that 21 cab?
Oh, you might want to call ahead, but
because they don't make that many cases.
Right. Montebello is one of the best cabs of California.
How long ago did that come out?
I just saw it today.
We have what year is it that we have that Roger gave us?
Yeah, I don't know. It's.
I think I drank mine. I think during when we were doing Santa Cruz Mountains.
We have one that's in the teens. Okay.
Well, that wouldn't.
Well, it's but he gave it to you for your birthday like a long time ago. And okay.
I have a birthday every year.
I have to tell you about Richard and his birthday. Okay. What am I going to say? When Rombauer made Cougar Juice that everyone was all excited about, that Chardonnay that was very buttery and oaky, and in Los Gatos we called it Cougar Juice because you could go into any restaurant at noon and see women with bottles of Rombauer. And Rombauer was very popular, 10 years ago? I'm going to say 10 years ago because it was before I got sick.
It was 10.
Yeah.
20, yeah.
So we were talking to someone the other night because she was drinking a Lloyd Chardonnay, which I have come to love when I want to have the oakiness. And she said that the winemaker that was at Rombauer at the time that we all fell in love with the oaky, buttery Chardonnays is the winemaker / owner. of Lloyd.
I don't.
Had you had too much to drink when you were talking to Lorraine? He doesn't. This is the person that talks and he doesn't listen. He just pretends like he's listening.
But you don't know how
It's a male trait.
how much energy it takes to sit there with people and talk to them. You know, and then I need a nap, and then I have to go to bed early.
So a little side note too. So wine snobs, not necessarily just me, but wine snobs look down on oaky, buttery Chardonnays
And why is that?
Well, several people do.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're mostly wine snobs.
Back in the 70s, that's what we drink. We drink oaky,
Yeah.
but
It's because it's overdone.
You're right,
not.
it's checked for the full size.
It's too much. It's overdone.
It's pretty cheap.
It's not.
That's today.
Is that oaky and buttery?
no,
Well, why don't I like it?
I don't know. So that makes sense. But
So-
yet there's still some of us who that's what we want to drink.
And that's perfectly fine. And that's perfectly fine. I'm just talking about wine snobs.
And this one, it is a little bit, it is fruity, while at the same time, the finish is buttery.
And sometimes you want that. I mean, sometimes you want. I had the Chardonnay the last time I had. Oh, I don't think it was for this. I really liked the Drew Mendocino Ridge Pinot Noirs that I had when we did that region.
You weren't here.
And I recently had the Drew Mendocino Ridge Chardonnay, and I had high hopes that I would love it. I did not love it. Did not.
Because
I just it just did not hit me like something I would enjoy. That I didn't enjoy it. It was a little austere to the point where I couldn't even tell it was a Chardonnay.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah.
wow.
So it was a disappointment. Now when we go in a few weeks, we're going up to Mendocino, and I want to stop it. Hopefully Sue will agree to. Let's stop. We don't have to do tasting necessarily, but I might want to pick up some wine at like at Phillips Hill, maybe another place. And,
I can't pick up wine unless I taste it.
well, I've tasted their wine before. I know it, so I don't have to have any to know that it's going to be great.
In some places, we stop just to get a glass of wine and shop. And that is a wonderful winery. It starts with an I.
Starts with an I. There we go. I think if I go buy wine, it'll be on the way back, so I don't have to have the wine sitting in my car for a week. So that's kind of my goal. But what they also have up there, which is right there, when we were doing ciders, McGowan Apple Cider Farm is right there too. I might stop and get some of that as well. That was their apple ciders were really tasty. Are
you camping when you go to Mendocino?
Yeah, we're going to camp at
really camp.
Yeah. There's different levels of camping. We're doing kind of the middle camping. We're not backpacking. We're not in an RV, and then we're definitely not, in a lodge. Some people think that's camping. We are tent camping, but we're in one of those where you pull up and unload your truck and.
Oh, and the tent's already there?
No, we have to put it up.
Because they have those places.
No, you're talking about glamping. That's usually
glamping.
that's another level. Glamping.
It's not like when we went camping with the tent where the tent was near impossible to put up. Now they just up.
Well, our tent is an old tent. We've put it up so many times. It's pretty much a snap putting the tent up.
Yeah.
hardest thing putting up is the easy up,
Yeah.
the uneasy up.
Well, the only
Ours is,
problem that we had when we used the tent was putting up the satellite for the television. That was
Have you guys ever done that glamping thing?
yeah, we did
No.
it.
No.
We did it one time.
They
It
have
was
one up in La Honda.
Isn't that what we're doing?
No,
So what are we doing?
And they're not cheap. They're
no, they're
no, it's a
not.
big
We
tent. That's a
we did
house.
it in Big Sur
Oh,
at Ventana. I mean, we're in a queen size bed. They had chilled champagne for us and
Where was this? Ventana?
Ventana and Big Sur.
That's yeah, but there's nothing cheap in it. It's like the most.
right,
Yes.
right.
It was like it was $6.50 a night.
There's like it's like people from the '60s. DNA is still all over that place. It's just unbelievable.
Tell us how you really feel.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
They left their
It's
DNA there.
us.
It was you? Oh my.
They were in that, yeah, the clothing optional jacuzzi.
Oh, I loved that. It was a Japanese.
Oh,
Whatever.
that's Essalon, right?
No, it was at Ventana.
And what was the
Oh,
other place that went through the hot tub?
We really enjoyed, but we enjoyed it. It was fun, and we what was kind of cool is that we went to dinner that night. We didn't cook ourselves. We went to dinner that night at the resort, and you call them, and they come down with a golf cart, pick you up, take you up the hill, had dinner, brought my own wine, of course, and then they took you back down the hill to your place, and you're part of the campground because they have their own campground there that you could
Yep.
come and but ours was key carded to get in the gate, and the bathrooms were key carded to get into the bathrooms and for the showers and stuff.
Yeah, so
And-
But their restaurant there is fabulous. Really, really
Very
good.
good.
With
Yeah.
our, well, it's been many years ago.
Yeah, and the glamping places usually don't have your bathroom in the tent.
Not in the tent. If you
Yeah.
go to
Okay.
Safari West, because we stayed there before,
Where?
Safari West up in Sonoma. It's so it's a zoo, but they also you could stay there. We stayed there, and they do have the bathroom we had a safari tent, and the bathroom was attached to that with a shower and everything.
That's one thing
was-
that I'd like to do.
You might want to try that. That was
When we went to see him, Robert, and
Oh,
hot tub, and they have hot tubs, these big hot tubs that had been used in the 60s, 70s.
yeah,
see-
they were the old time hot tubs.
right. So when Eric's talking, he's way over where you
You
usually are.
can't hear them?
I wasn't
really.
Well,
Not really.
you need to sit closer. Okay, so I think are we supposed to get off at a certain time? What time
Yeah,
is it?
we got
5:30.
about 15 minutes.
We got the song. We haven't had the song yet.
Oh my
I know.
gosh.
Oh, the song. That's yeah. So the last couple of weeks it's been really bad because nobody was able to sing.
Oh, it can't have been that bad.
Hey,
Yeah.
Bill and Dorothy, have you been to San Luis Obispo to that place that has all the lights in the field?
Oh, no, that's not true.
Not San Luis
We drove-
Obispo, Paso Robles.
Oh,
Well, I don't know. I won't say that we were. There was another place that had all the lights, but no.
It
But
was
Paso Robles does
Bruno
now.
Mars. Bruno Mars did it.
Okay,
Have
okay.
you, David?
Why did he do?
I've
Okay,
never
so-
been to Paso Robles.
My new thing is when we do
Kidding.
Paso Robles, we're gonna have a quick overnight for people to go, and we're gonna go to the lights. Okay, that's it.
Hey,
So
Very good to know that.
I'm gonna have Eric sing because Eric, you're gonna like this. I think
Okay.
this song is right in your wheelhouse.
Hold on.
Completely in your wheelhouse. It's so in your wheelhouse, Eric.
Okay.
You're gonna love it. Okay.
Where are you?
Where are
Oh,
you?
you're-
Eric is
Oh, you're the papa. Oh, no, that's the brother.
he's right here. Okay, here you go. Are you
You
there?
know that tune?
Tell me you know this.
Out here in the vines, I fight for my wine. I get my back into my drinking. I don't need to drink to prove I stink. I don't need to be forgiven. Don't fuss, don't raise your glass. It's only Merlot wasteland. Susie, take my hand. We'll travel south cross land. Put out the cheese and don't forget my charcuterie. The Exodus is here. The happy wines are near. Let's get together before we get much older. Merlot wasteland. It's only Merlot wasteland. Merlot wasteland, oh yeah. Merlot wasteland. They're all wasted.
Yay.
Good job, honey.
I knew you knew that one.
Yeah, I saw the Who.
Good job. I don't know why this song is called Baba O'Reilly, but do you know?
Well, because the Who are very weird.
Yeah.
No, I saw them at Day on the Green, and I saw them in concert a couple of times, and they're very good. They're a great band to see in the '70s anyway.
I owned this album back in the day.
Yeah, I know, I have it.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm trying, we have full screen, but I'm trying to get so we can see everyone.
I got everybody minimized.
Oh, hi, Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
Is that what
So
you-
here's the Monterey AVA. So this is all Monterey.
Wait, we can't
Monterey
see.
AVA is this funnel right here, which is Salinas Valley.
Can we,
So
wait, we
Listen,
can't see it.
yeah.
We've done something here.
What?
Bill and Dorothy, can you see it?
Yes.
What are they seeing?
They're seeing
The
the,
map.
there, thank you.
So yeah, the Monterey AVA is this long thing, and within the Monterey AVA is Arroyo Seco, San Bernabe, San Lucas, and that's actually it. These others are
Ames
outside.
Valley. No. Ames Valley,
Santa
that's-
Lucia Highlands.
Santa
Sorry, that one
Lucia's
too.
Island. There you go.
Yeah, and then
That's the
Carmel is
four.
outside of that, and Shalona is outside of that, and San Antonio Valley is outside of that.
Santa Lucia Highlands is in our list.
Yeah,
Right.
so it's coming up. It's in a couple of weeks, and yeah, it's July 1st. We'll do Santa Lucia Highlands. So probably of all the AVAs within this Monterey County, the Santa Lucia Highlands is probably the most famous and easiest to find wines from that region. Anyway, so
And why is Chalone outside of it?
it's outside of Monterey AVA, Monterey
Why?
Valley, because it's separate.
When they were drunk and they were making up the AVAs, they just pushed that thing out.
So
And they just
It just
for
seems
the
weird.
longest time, Chalone AVA only had one winery, and that was Chalone. So now it's anyway. So it doesn't have to be in the Monterey AVA to be legit. It can be outside of it, and it is.
You remember that movie with the kid Shalon?
Mhm.
Lee Marvin,
Here's,
what a great guy.
This is of Monterey. This is actually this is Monterey, and this is in Monterey County. This is
That
actually
almost-
at this is I think this one is
It's Sloan.
Oh,
Lee Marvin. What was the name of that movie?
Yeah,
Cat Ballou,
Cat Ballou.
oh yeah,
That was a great movie.
but it was Kid Shalene.
Loved
it's
it.
fantastic.
it's Shalene.
Yeah.
I
Great movie.
don't feel like reading everything, so I'm not going to. We'll look at the pictures.
Oh, yeah, that's at the Monterey
That's
harbor.
the marina. Yeah. This is at Point Reyes. I think that other picture was at not Point Reyes, excuse me, at Point Lobos. This is Point Lobos.
Mhm.
That's Point Lobos,
I've
definitely.
I've stood in this spot very many times with this picture behind it. It's really good. So anyways, these are all the is oh, there's a few other Monterey County AVAs, and these are them.
Interesting.
And then this is down in Big Sur. That's Bixby Bridge.
Bixby Bridge.
Yay.
We had to go down that road right there once, remember?
Yes.
Oh, this one, this the the old Coast Road.
Yeah.
I've taken that road just because my brother and I decided we wanted to see what what it was like to be on that road. There's a reason why Highway 1 bypasses it.
We're going to tell you why. We're not going to tell you why we went on that road for a mile or two.
I maybe guess who was navigating.
Eric was.
Oh, Eric was? Oh,
Well,
okay.
we didn't do it by accident.
Oh, you did? Okay, yeah. I went down there on purpose too.
You were looking for wilderness.
Yes.
Looking for a place to stop and take a leak.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much.
Was that it?
So, not Ventana. What's the restaurant? After
Oh, yeah. On the
You're talking
side.
about the Nepente?
Nepente.
Yeah.
Is this before or after Nepente from Carmel?
This is from driving from Camaro. This is way before that.
Okay.
Yeah, quite a bit of ways.
Another favorite place to go.
And then this is Saddle Rock. This is Julia Pfeiffer Burns State Park, and very pretty.
Falls over there.
More stuff about the area. Monterey Bay Aquarium. And the wharf.
Do you have a picture of the Monterey Plaza Hotel?
No. I do have a picture of Puma Road Winery.
Where is that?
It's in Monterey County.
So they're along the I don't know what you want to call it, the roadway in front of the Monterey Plaza Hotel and on down to Cannery Road. They have quite a number of tasting rooms now.
Okay. I don't think I've ever had their wine or been. Oh, actually, I think I have had their wine. Actually, I think I might have a bottle of their wine.
Of Puma Road?
I think I might. And then Rustique Wines. And
cool barn.
Yeah. And then so there's some other, so a Taste of Monterey is not a winery. It's a place where you could go taste the wines of Monterey. And
Okay.
I guess it's in this building here.
Do you know where that is exactly?
It's in Monterey. It's right on Cannery Row. Actually, kind of funny is see this building. My mom was an artist, and she used to paint different things. And before this got converted into a shops and restaurants, she painted this building.
Oh wow!
I think my brother has the actual painting that was
like
pretty much falling apart back then when she did this.
So, but that looks like the restaurant that we at the beginning of those shops, and then we go there for the seafood because I want to pretend like we're in Hawaii because we walk down there. What's the name of that restaurant?
Yeah, I think, and I've been there too.
Yeah, that's not the wharf. That's
no, it's not the wharf. This is there's that big hotel is like right to the left side of this picture.
Yeah. Is that the Continental or International Continental International? Yeah.
But I know it's a restaurant. I've eaten there too, and I can't remember the name of it. But but it's like right
Yeah,
here. somewhere.
Trader Vic's, I was gonna say, but it's not. Okay, we haven't been there for a while, so we need to go.
There
see
used
it.
to be
It's
a what? A
Monterey.
chart house?
Mhm.
There
Yeah,
used to be a
chart house
chart
is Chart House is behind you if you're looking at that picture,
Okay.
and it's
Oh,
still
right.
there. It's right at the corner from,
Yeah, chart house is on the other side of the aquarium.
yeah.
And then we have Monterey Bay Wine Company. So they do custom crush. It's a custom crush facility. So
Oh,
they can
wow.
they can make wines for other people's labels. What they do there.
Located 2 hours from Santa Clara, Santa Barbara. It's less than 2 hours from Santa Clara.
And then next week we'll have. I don't know who's going to show up for game night. Then if
So how did it become game night next week? I'm just curious.
it became game night. This is like 2 months ago.
Oh,
Because we originally were going to do our getaway, and so I didn't schedule anything for
Oh,
June
yeah.
10th. And then I said, well, let's go ahead and just do game night then.
I actually noticed that on my notes yesterday when I was looking. So we're not going to be drinking. We're just going to be doing game night.
No, we're going to be drinking. Of course,
maybe-
we're
What
going
are you talking about?
No, so maybe we can because we'll be at.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. The Wi-Fi is not so great here, Jellystone. So, and we're trying to keep the kids up with the technology anyway. So,
Yeah,
but maybe we'll join you.
we'll try. We'll think about it and see if we can.
Can you send us? My
What?
stable, because what did you do, Nana?
What?
So, can we get the questions in advance or?
No.
That just happened.
What happens?
Update
Anyway,
our
so
Wi-Fi.
Has Bill decided what he's going to cook for us?
I think
I
we
keep
have.
asking because they're having discussions between each other. Look at Dorothy saying, just she's staying quiet.
Keep testing various things, but I think we're settled in. We'll shoot you a
I
note.
think he's gonna do it's kind of well, who knows what kind of recipe it is. It's blackened chicken thighs with a
With the clementine.
caramelized clementine stuff, and
Sauce.
probably rice and peas or something like that.
Uh-oh. Our internet's not working.
Oh.
no, we can hear you and see you. You can't see us and hear us?
No, we can see you, but you're
Yeah,
intermittent.
You're not. So,
Oh.
No. Well, that's
We were
story of my
we're
life.
right near. We're
So
right near
here's
our-
another thing I want to ask.
You interrupted me. I was
I
gonna
know.
tell them all about the Wi-Fi.
I
And all
know,
the devices right there. And
I
we need to
know.
upgrade it to the 35G.
but
and
we don't
stuff,
need
but
to hear
you
about your
don't know.
Wi-Fi. How many bottles of wine do you think that we each are going to bring on our trip? Because I know that Bill always brings really good cabs.
Too many, probably.
We didn't last
And
time
even
we
if
didn't
we don't, if somebody doesn't
last time
bring
we
any,
did
I'm
not
sure
even
it's going to
drink
be fine.
everything.
Well, I have to pick up
Right.
my.
There'll be plenty of wine to drink, I'm sure.
I have to pick up my.
Bring no more,
That
even
weekend?
if you plan on bringing a wine, each of us, one bottle a night, that's already too much. Because we're not going to drink 8 bottles of wine in a night after being out drinking wine all day long.
I
You know what
know.
I'm saying?
So maybe we should drink vodka instead.
No.
Pass out before we even get to our rooms.
Actually, there's, yeah. David, should we do that? I was gonna say, should we plan it ahead and everybody say what they're bringing, but no. Maybe we won't bring wine, we'll just drink all of yours.
Good idea.
Sure.
You're the organizer.
We can bring,
I would
that-
suggest, here's what I suggest. You know what I said? Let's just see us here right now. I don't want Mo and Karen, since they are to expect to bring wine at all. Maybe we should just bring the wine.
Okay.
You don't want Mo and
Because-
Karen to bring wine?
Yeah, because Mo's going to come all the way from Nevada.
Yeah, but you know what? If you tell them that, because I've had some discussion. If you can hear me, I've
Yeah.
had a couple of discussions with them about the whole thing and the food, and they're insisting that they do stuff that I was going to do. So they're gonna do what they want to do.
Okay.
How about some
I'm not
limoncello?
coming. I'm not coming.
Yes, you are.
No,
You're making lasagna.
no, not coming. Anyway, I gotta go. We have our meeting tonight, so I'll talk to you guys
Next week?
week.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna try and come, even though we'll be with the kids, but if we're not drinking, we'll be fine. Might be a good getaway.
Oh, you don't drink in front of the kids?
We're not, no.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right, so good night, guys. Thank you.
Yeah,
Good night.
It's good to see you.
Yes, it's
We'll
fun.
talk to you soon.
Love you guys
Love you too.
so much.